Welcome to A Date with Danu right here on High TV, made possible by our friends at Lanka Bell. Thank you so very much for joining us on the show. Today I have three spectacular people. Two are quite dramatic, one is super dramatic, and the other person can be dramatic because that's what her job is all about. We'll speak more, of course, as we start the show. He's always fun, and at last, after knowing him for over 20 years, he said, "I'm fond of you, so." I'm happy to have Ching on A Date with Danu.
Hi, I'm Ching Wong, and once again, I'm here on A Date with Danu. The memory that I have with Danu, oh God, yes. Can you imagine that I had to dress him up as Lady Gaga? Danu, he's so annoying. I'm telling you, he's so annoying, but because I'm fond of him, I'm here to do his show. So, let's see what comes up during this show.
So it took me 20 years to get him to say that, and I think he said it by accident today. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? So just to get something clear, Ching is wearing no makeup.
Yes, I'm not.
There's just natural glow.
Natural beauty.
Beauty, of
Yes.
course. I can't just imagine that hair just falling all over your face and just so
no
natural.
makeup.
Yeah, just perfect, perfect. All right. So to start things off, now you spent a lot of time in the room with me and someone else. What is your opinion about the other person?
My God, if I start talking to you, your program will go on forever.
So many great things to say about him? Really? Spectacular. All right. So tell me now.
But he's going to join us soon or later.
Yeah, we are. Soon or later. So tell me, what are you busy with these days? Let's get that.
What am I doing at the moment? Miss International, Miss Sri Lanka for Miss International. And as I finish that, I have one day to rest. And I start on Manhunt International.
Okay.
The biggest pageant
For men.
for men.
So where does Mr. World stands next to Manhunt?
Well, I think Mr. World has a different concept. Here we are looking for a supermodel. Okay. Well, I think eventually even Mr. World is all about finding a supermodel. Eventually, I mean, what can a man do after that? You know what I mean? So, but Manhunt is predominant. It's the oldest, the first and the oldest men's pageant.
Okay.
That was created, but looking for a supermodel. So here we are trying to find Sri Lanka's representative who will go to the Philippines in February and represent us.
Now tell me how, because in terms of male models, Sri Lanka has been really good because they are very well maintained. Actually,
very good. Standard is very high.
Okay.
As opposed to the women's pageants.
Right. Competition is also tighter.
Very tight.
All right, brilliant. So that's a little bit about what he's doing for 2019 and 2020. But this show needs some padding. And when I say padding, he has a lot of it. He spent a lot of time in contouring his face and making it look extremely gorgeous. He's completely caked up. We'll see you on the other side with the ever so talented and at the same time full of life, Ramzi.
Hi, I'm Ramzi Rahaman. I'm on a hot date with Danu. My memory goes back with Danu. 4 years ago, I had my grand hair show and he was one of my star models. He was exciting, fabulous, and beautiful. Bad about Danu? He annoys me all the time. He criticizes me, this and that, but what to do? He's a nice person, nice person.
Welcome back to the show, and we have Ramzi in the studios. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Hi.
To start things off, you can sit using the cushion to make yourself more comfortable.
Of course.
There you go. All right. So tell me, Ramzi, how are you doing?
Very busy these days, cutting, chopping,
What?
making face. Hair, of course. We cut and chop, you know.
Okay. So tell me about you were a known dancer back in the days.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah. So how was it? How was it for you to?
See, actually, I was not a dancer. It was my brother who wanted me to join this dance class, and I was very shy and nervous about it.
Okay.
So I joined, was it, yes, International Dance Studio Myrtle was the teacher. Yes. And I think I went 1 hour late for the class. And they got me to, it was going on 1, 2, 3, 4, and I couldn't put my legs, you know, I couldn't count. So finally at the end of class, I got blasted as well, you know. So
How old were you at this time?
I don't know.
How young were you?
At least I think it was about over 25 years ago. Yes.
You got into your first dancing 25 years ago?
No.
That mean you might have been what, 35?
Maybe, I don't know.
You were 35 when you started dancing?
No.
No. 35 and 25, now that's about your age, no?
When we first met, it was in 1980.
Okay.
By that time, you had given up dance.
I was not even born, just to let you all know.
And he wasn't dancing at that time.
He has given up
He was
as
doing other kinds of dancing. I mean, not this
very
kind
specifically pole dancing.
Of
No. It was just ballroom dancing. Just ballroom.
Let's get into a break. On the other side, I need to ask a few questions that will put them in the spot right after this. Do stay tuned. In conversation with Ramzi and Lochin on a date with Danu. How are you all enjoying the date so far? Might have been better in the tub,
okay.
no?
Good.
Might have been better in the tub.
Yes.
Would have been better.
For sure.
For
In
sure.
the room.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the room. But this is just, I had to put
This
you
is
on.
a date, not a hot date.
No, not a hot. It's just a date.
Okay.
Just a
Had I
random
known,
date.
I wouldn't have come.
And special lighting done only on Ramzi.
On first. Which we are, yeah.
Why me?
No,
Just
the makeup,
to,
just
you
to
know,
enhance your makeup.
Make sure you look.
Yeah. So now tell me, now from dancing, were you always into hair and beauty at that time?
No, I was definitely a hairdresser. Dancing was just fun of it.
Right.
So, but I think with the makeup and hair, it can help me with my dancing, making sure my partner look pretty, nice. Because see, the eye goes on to the clothes, hair and makeup as
Of
well.
hers, no, not of yours.
Mine as well, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Because I made sure I had to look equally
good.
Yes, of course.
All right. So, Lochin, you worked for Ramzi
1980.
in 1980.
He had given up dancing by that time.
By that time. So how was it? How was it when you were working for him?
It was okay.
He was scared of you.
I think.
I think I would have bullied him, but now he bullies me now, really, to be honest.
He didn't have a chance.
So how did you all meet? Tell me about your...
How did
No,
we
see,
meet?
actually, I had just started my salon. It was not a very commercialized thing, and I had advertised. And through someone else, to be honest, a female walked in one day. It was Yasmin Rosario. And the next day, some other Chinese guy walked in. You know, actually, I knew his sister. His sister was a model, top model, Sujan, because I was interested in hair. I used to go to his house, and I knew. So when this person walked in, I don't know, he came for the interview. I can't remember how he looked.
Can't remember it.
He was no, he was so thin and long hair and all that thing. But still, I must say, you all were good, not like the present people now. They were good.
Okay. So you immediately...
Yeah, because see, I felt
Immediately employed me.
he had the talent. I think he had the talent, and only one thing is like he's very particular about, you know, even now picky about things, making sure.
Yeah,
that,
of course.
Yeah, so when he walks into my salon now,
He's on edge.
I tell him no,
Because everything
not
is
to come.
crooked.
Because he wants to make sure that everything is correct and you know whether it's
And
in
you're
place.
the last person to have it like that as well.
Yeah, I am. I know I'm a little
Everything
so.
is crooked.
Yes.
So he has an
Everything.
eye for it, you know. He has an eye for it. He wants to make sure that he comes and it's just the picture. So when he says he's coming, I try and avoid him. To be honest, him not to come
He
to my
says he's not at
salon.
home and all. We'll meet another day and you know,
But
avoid.
so the things that you are talking about, those crookedness can't be changed. No?
So what to do?
Now tell me, your relationship with your brother is fascinating. He has only rolled his eyes.
Which brother?
The brother who is in the political circle.
Oh, okay.
Yes, who is extremely organized. I think he will know the shirt he wore in 1983.
I know.
How is your relationship with your very extended family? Very
No, we are
big
all
family.
quite close, to be honest. We have the ups and downs a little, but I must say he's very particular about his shoes, and he says he goes to the tailor and he makes sure he measures, and I'm not like that.
Yeah, that we know.
So today,
Don't be. My God.
I just wear things, at the spur of the moment, but
Yeah.
I have things like today, want to make sure that everything is done. I have maybe 1, 2, 3 things. I quickly change.
Okay.
Spur of the moment, like my hairstyles also.
Just fabulous.
Yeah. Yes.
Now you have worked with multiple people because you have gone from being into hair and makeup, and then you have gone into lots of other things. We're going to talk about that, but right now I need to put you on in the spot a little bit. I know Lochin will just say it as he feels it. It's time for one word.
3, 2, 1. One word.
Welcome back to the show. It's Date with Danu, and it's time that we ask a few questions. All right. You can take your time, but don't take too much, okay? Do you want me to start with you or Ramzi?
With him.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll start with you. Lochin. Brian Kirkhoven, Sangeetha de Silva, Roseanne Dias. Who does justice when they do choreography, either for a fashion show or a beauty pageant?
Sangeetha de Silva.
Christina Pires, Nadia G, Onela Gunasekara. Recrown them in your order as winner, first runner-up, second runner-up.
Nadia G, Onela,
And
Christina.
Christina Pires, yeah.
I wouldn't crown any one of them again.
House.
At least first runner-up or second runner-up? Nothing.
No.
None of them deserve a crown. Okay. Who has made you look the prettiest in drag? Nayana's team, Ramzi's team, or
Ramzi.
Oh, they're known
sure.
for drag makeup.
Yeah, known for drag.
No, I'm creative. I
Okay.
paint.
Oh,
No, it's just that I'm
it's just
pretty,
body
I know.
paint. You're
When I'm made
creative
up,
in
I'm
body
pretty,
paint.
so anyone who would have made me
No,
pretty.
he has a
I'm
nice-
pretty. So.
You're
Face,
pretty.
you
You
know,
are born
I didn't-
beautiful.
it's not
Yeah.
difficult
It's an
to
easy
make.
canvas
It's
to work.
very
with.
easy.
Yeah,
That's
for
right.
sure.
Easy
Very
canvas.
easy.
Oh God. What's on your bucket list?
To retire as fast as I can from this industry.
Okay. What's the best wig that suits Sangeetha?
I put her once in this lovely short wig photograph.
Her chin haircut.
Short.
Short
lovely
wig is what suits her. Brilliant. Ramzi, if not for your salon, who would you trust to cut your hair? Lochin, Ramani, Johan.
Who are the 3 hairdressers?
Lochin, Ramani,
Ramani and
Johan.
Johan.
Loching.
Kolu, Lochin, Jerome de Silva. Who looks the best in drag according to you?
Kolo, of course, definitely.
Just take a mug.
Yeah,
and
I
go.
know.
What is love to you?
Someone who
5 in 1.
who loves me, loves, from inside. Inside, that's love.
From inside. You can't say inside and go away with it normally.
Yeah. Inside.
Okay. Nushara Atapattu, Roseanne Dias, Rosie Serenayaka, your all-time favorite beauty queen.
Rosie.
Thank you. All right, let's get into a break. On the other side, I have someone who is dazzling, who is coming our way. We will speak more, of course, on the other side. Do stick around. It's a date with Danu. She has made silver screen headlines for years, and right now she is in a quest to make bigger, greater personalities using all the knowledge she has and her experiences. I'm happy to have Sangeetha on a date with Danu.
Hi, I'm Sangeetha Weeraratne, and today I'm on a date with Danu. Cannot recall the first time I met Danu, and I'm sure he's gonna reveal it all today. But all my memories with Danu are super exciting and super fun. Danu, he just wants to be the star. Let's see who wins this round.
And we have Sangeetha.
Hi.
Only you took the memo seriously. Look fabulous.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah. So Ramzi had, actually Lochin had a few opinion about the fact that you got a bit late.
Very late.
I'm just going to look pretty.
So how long have you been working with them for?
Longer than I want to. Forever. From the time I remember, from the time I entered the industry, which was 16 years old.
So you model for Lochin.
I modeled for Ching. He dressed me.
I think Lochin dressed you for your wedding as well, no?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
My reception was everything was done by him. Not just dressing me.
The whole thing.
The whole thing
Yeah.
was
Oh,
done.
enchilada.
Were you late that day?
No, she wasn't.
You would have,
I just
you would have
slapped
been,
her.
yes, you would have been
Should
thrown
have
out.
got slapped.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
So how strict is Lochin?
Well, actually, he's very disciplined, which is something I love working with him.
Maybe the culture that he comes from.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chinese.
But then when it comes to work, I work with Ching, I work with Seneca, and I mean, I find that both of them are very disciplined.
Why
They
have
want-
you not worked with Ramzi?
I don't do shows. She has come to me for
Chaotic.
hairstyles and everything.
Yes.
Okay.
So I find that both of them are, very organized, and that's what I like about them too. Actually,
Okay.
as much as we, fight over things and all of that, we argue, but end of the day, it's for the betterment of the show, of what the production we put out, and he does the best shows in town. So, that's what he is all about, and it's lovely to work with him.
Excellent. Now
Okay,
that-
I wish he wasn't here. I don't want him to hear all this nice
Yeah.
things I have to say about
Yeah,
him.
that's, well, that's true. You say
But she has
that-
to tell the truth, na?
yeah.
See, they can't
He's
lie.
very organized, very organized.
Too organized.
Too organized.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
know. Even
He will know what is in the fourth shelf, in the second cupboard, right to the corner of the left, and 2 inches from the back. He will know he
I
has
will tell you
five.
where to go and find it.
He will have
you
5
go to her
teaspoons.
place and open her cupboard.
I wouldn't know what's in the cupboard.
if you go to Ramzi's place,
You
I
can
don't-
look
you
all
might
over
get
the
lost.
floor because half the things are on the floor.
So at
Yeah,
least
it is.
He just removes things and throws them all over the place. You just walk around on the floor and you can.
But
pick
when
up.
you're an artist, you behave like that. That's artistic.
Not at
talent.
all.
Of course.
right. Now I'm going to tell you when I first met Sangeetha.
Okay,
That
this
was just swag that came out. I was 18 years old. I was hosting my first event. I was in a green t-shirt and jeans because at that time I thought that was super fashionable. So I was at the podium and I read her name. And I read her surname wrong. Do you remember? You were in a white sari. She didn't get up.
Oh.
She refused to get up. So then I'm just getting bombarded by everyone saying, say the name again. So, what did I say? Because I got so stressed, I didn't know what to say now. I was like, oh God. And I wrote it big in a way again, and I can see, I say, I'm not going to go. That's not my name. Why should I go? If he doesn't know who I am, why the hell am I going? This was in 2005.
Okay, I might have.
That was the first time I met you, and I was so scared. You were seated next to Roshan Ranavana. He had just changed his name to Ranavana
Okay.
from what he used to be, and I was like, oh my God, why? It's the first time. Just imagine.
But was that okay?
What?
For me to be seated and waiting? Because I was not invited after all. If I was invited, I should have
It
been
should be the
invited.
correct name for sure.
Yeah.
Let's
But
get
I
into-
don't remember that, to be very
I remember it so well. It scarred me for life.
Yeah, no, but I think it taught you to get your names,
Names right. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I was
Taught you
young
a
no,
good,
at that time.
Good
so-
lesson, yes.
Yeah, I was young at that time, so it's okay. All right, let's get into some games. It's time to play Do You Hear What I Say?
Do you hear what I say?
It's time to play Do You Hear What I Say? I'm going to let Sangeetha do it because you're the last to arrive onto the set looking
I
fabulous.
was asked to come last.
Yeah,
on
because only
stage.
good things come at the end.
Clearly. What
Can you
is
hear
this?
the
I can
noise?
hear lots of noises.
Yeah.
And
Now just put the headphones on the other way, darling. Twist it the other way.
which way?
There you go. Right, now wait.
Right. Now?
Loud, no? You can hear a good baila.
My God, even I can hear
Yes,
it,
that's
like
all.
up to
Now,
here.
if they acid, you won't be able to hear it.
Make sure hair doesn't get untidy.
Ayyo, this one's
Now
hair.
here?
Now,
Okay.
can you hear me? Can you hear me? Right, let's go. Baby, it's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside.
Baby,
It's
It-
cold.
old?
Baby, it's cold outside.
Baby, it's old outside? Cold outside.
Oh,
Good. Very good.
well done.
You got it.
Got done.
What?
Take that off. Baby, it's cold outside.
Very well done.
Thank
Superb.
So
Yeah.
she's finished.
Yeah, she's done.
Oh, no. Only one thing.
One trial. I can't be doing, otherwise you'll be here for the whole day.
Ayyo.
So we'll just do one at one.
outside.
My.
My God, like the Royal Thomian.
The hair.
All right, ready? Stop playing your trumpet.
Stop playing your
Trumpet.
trumpet.
My gosh.
Stop playing your trumpet.
Very good. Yeah, you are very good, Naman. Nobody's going even to the second trial.
What?
Ah, superb.
So we are good, no?
Yeah, you all are.
We are super intelligent, we are beautiful.
Beautiful,
Yeah, correct.
I
I
might
know
go
about that
sit
one, but that
Just left on that seat all by himself.
Yeah,
Sin.
exactly.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Why you? Okay, you were screaming. Your answer, never mind. Was
All
he
right.
screaming?
yeah, you should do talk loud.
Now
Can't hear.
Yes, that's the whole point. Ready? Okay.
I can't hear anything.
This one anyway can't hear.
Okay. Jumping around like a jellyfish.
Can I cheat? I can't hear anything.
Jumping around like a jellyfish. Jumping around as a jellyfish. You are not supposed to hear me, you're supposed to read my lips.
Can't see. I can't hear.
No, you don't, you can't hear. Anyway, you can't hear.
can't
Take it off.
hear anything.
Take that off.
You're
Take
supposed
it
to
off.
read.
You can't hear, you read his lips.
I know. But I can't.
Jumping around like a jellyfish.
No luck. I can't.
You have to give this one a hearing aid. Just.
It's
No,
okay.
but that, to be honest, jumping around like a jellyfish, it's
Tough.
tougher to read
Yeah.
than the other two.
Let's get into a break. On the
But
other
we
side,
need a gift. You can't play a
No,
gift
yeah.
for him and not give us.
you are getting a gift.
Oh, what am I getting? I'm taking the mug.
Yeah, take the mug in.
Okay.
We'll see you after the break. Do stick around. It's a date with Danu. Welcome back to the show. In conversation with Sangeetha, Lochin and Ramzi. Now, the industry today has become very cluttered. Not like the days in the 90s or in the 80s where not a lot of people got a chance to expose themselves. Right now, if you have a mobile phone, you can do things by yourself. You can even call yourself a model by putting up 4 pictures on Instagram. How is that for you today, looking at, you came from the era where Instagram and Facebook was nothing, where you had to actually act, prove your talent for it to even get on TV or to get on newspaper. Where do you think it stands today?
Well, more people are being exposed, more of them are getting the opportunities. Whether they deserve it or not is questionable, but there is, I mean, you have the device, you have the technology, you can expose yourself. I'm not going to compare what it was in 1990 to what it is in 2019. We've moved on and it's 30 years later. Things don't have to remain the same, they need to change. It's just that I wish, if you want to dedicate your life to a profession, and if it's modeling, don't think taking 4 pictures and putting them on Instagram makes you a model. And you know, the more revealing it is, the more likes you're gonna get, and you don't think.
Not revealing, it's pushed up now.
No, they should actually first look at themselves in the mirror, decide whether they are suitable or not.
Okay.
But
Then post their, come on. Everyone
yeah, I know, and it's quite ridiculous. But there's enough. The technology is there to cover so many things up right now, and you can use all of that. But remember what you honestly stand for, right? So
You have to be true to yourself, no?
yeah.
And what is your take when these models come and try and work with you? What are the first few things that you say in your Lochin way?
Discipline. Mobile phones are switched off.
Okay.
No mobile phone is
When people
perfect.
get late, what happens?
They get slapped and chased away sometimes.
They can actually thrown out.
depends.
But you are only angry for that temporary minute, right?
Correct.
That's
Correct.
it. And if people don't know that, they'll just hold that anger forever.
Who cares?
Let's get into another game and we'll speak more when we do come back. It's a date with Danu. Let's play charades. It's time to play charades.
Okay.
Hairspray.
Yeah.
I don't know how Ramzi is doing it.
What are you putting in your bag?
So everyone
Popcorns.
Yeah.
Mustache. Age lines. Low chin.
Goldfish.
Goldfish.
No.
Sniffing. Gosh. What is it? Bulldog.
Yeah,
And you're pointing at him.
That. I should just point at him, is it?
Yeah.
Cuteness.
No.
Bodybuilder.
And you. Really?
Sumo wrestler. Hippo. Elephant. Cuteness. Cloud. King. Let's get into where they get the chance and I act out. Let's play charades. All right, it's my turn.
Wings, flying. Flying. Bird. What? Bird.
This is the
no,
most
eagle.
I can do for this.
Butterfly. Okay, that's easy.
Gangnam style.
Yeah.
Well done. This one knows.
What?
Sweat. Eyes. Move hands.
Come on. Danu.
Juggle.
Two.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, of course.
since 8.
No. Juggle, ne?
Yeah.
With the balls.
I don't know what she's saying.
With
Clown.
Clown.
You knew it, right?
Yes.
You saw it. Just wants to act now, just to show, doing an
Yeah.
audition for you now to be in the movie. So now, Ramzi, before we get into this break, I want to really quickly tell this story about how I met Ramzi. So it was in, once again, it was in 2008. Yeah, 2007 and 2008. It was one of the shows that were happening in one of the hotels in Colombo. And it was during the peak of the war, and it was emergency alert. They'll check you at any given time. And it was like a day like today where it was raining just non-stop. And they stopped me. I was in full makeup for a TV show because I was hosting it for TV. And my ID says I was born in Jaffna, so they said, Bahin. I said, I'm not going to get down because I'm fully dressed for a TV show. I can't because they don't know, get down. That time now, I was just in an argument at that moment. And Ramzi comes in 2 trishaws.
What do you mean 2? Why 2?
You had you with 2 other boys and another packed with another amount of people.
Okay.
And I have just got out from the car and you're like, Danu! I don't know how loud you were. The cop got so confused. He actually said, Oyan,
And check this one.
check this one. I'm sure
What?
you helped him during a rainy day.
Yeah.
No, because there would be so much of things to check. No makeup and hair dryers
that's true.
and
But you were
curling
like
irons.
trishaw though.
That's the quickest mode of transport. Of course. Quickest mode.
Yes, for sure.
They can creep
Okay,
through.
let's
Yeah.
get on with the show.
Let's get into Sticky Situ, one of my favorite segments on this show, right after this.
Sticky Situ.
Welcome back. It's A Date with Danu. My favorite segment. I ask a few questions that I've done some digging
Ooh.
and sniffing.
Okay.
Politically, you had problems at one time.
Yes.
And how was it during that time? Did you feel that it was justice was not served as a Sri Lankan, as someone who has done a lot?
It was unfair because I was not involved in it at all. And just so happens they just decided to keep me out of it altogether. You know, they just said, okay, Sangeetha does not exist as a star anymore. Cut me off all media. I was not allowed on state media of any kind, television, papers, anything. We had our own media station, of course. But that whole thing, you know, just say Sangeetha does not exist as a movie star to the government. Cut her out.
And was your life ever in a danger as well?
I was not made by television or the papers. I was a movie star. And I remain a movie star. So I said, yeah, to help with whatever. You can decide, you know, she cannot be shown on state media, but people will not forget me, and people didn't.
How is the situation today? Do you feel that?
It's not there. But I had to be very honest, okay? Everybody who worked for the state media, the people who worked for the media, they actually personally called and said, we are very sorry. We are compelled to do this. We don't want to do it. We love you. And that kept me going throughout that 5 years. Even sometimes the editor of the newspaper would say, sorry, Sangeetha, I've sent your picture up 4 times.
It's just being rejected.
You know, on the layout. But they've been rejected back saying, you can't put her face in the front page.
Now with the election coming up, do you feel that it might go back to the way it was, or do you feel that it's time that we can look at newer things?
I'm not involved. I wasn't involved politically even at that time.
Now.
I'm not involved now. But, I mean, it's something the people need to decide, okay, what they want for their future, right? It's not just my leader or, you know, someone I like, right? It's a people's decision. It has to be democratic. Whatever the people want, we're going to live with it. If I don't want to live with it, I'll leave the country. That's my choice. But yeah, it's a democratic country and it's open to everyone.
All right. Lochin, how happy are you with the current way of how this country is running? As someone who has seen different governments ruling our country to different politicians leading the forums, and this government came with many promises. And how was it for you? How has it been?
Well, like all governments promise, but how many of them actually deliver? And to me, what I like with my work, I think we lack discipline. Look at you get on the street, people are aggressive for a start. People drive all over the place. You know, people are aggressive. People are not, as I said, we lack discipline.
Do you feel there's a lot of frustration, like built up frustration with the fact that, you know, however much they try, there have been, cost of living is going up, life is hard.
Life is hard. With work, we are suffering. I mean, in every area there are
Do you
problems.
feel
Every industry is.
You have been happy in the last 5 years?
Not extremely.
Okay.
Not extremely.
All right. Ramzi, because you come from a religion which became the most controversially spoken topic, unfortunately, where you have worked with Lochin, you have worked with Sangeetha, you have worked with so many people. Nobody has ever asked you about where you pray, who do you pray to. It has always been for who you are, your talent, and the amount of fun they will have with your quirkiness and the things that you will say. Did this 21st make you realize about a few people?
Actually, I had no problems at all, to be honest. Like, see, in the sense is like, to me, the religion doesn't matter. I mean, my clients they still come to me. So there has never been any problem. And I'm not into politics or any religion. Everyone is the same to me. I mean, I'm in the business for nearly 40 years. So my still clients come.
How can you say nearly 40 years? We celebrated your 40, now you're going into your 50th.
Okay, right.
Still saying 40.
Just trying to hold it.
So the clients, I have had no problems at all.
Okay. It's one of the darkest times of our lives, unfortunately. And something that I want to ask, because you had to move into like a hotel apartment just to be safe, you know. And you're still kind of there.
We moved in 2005. 2005 we moved into to a hotel apartment, and then ever since that was my husband's involvement in politics, and you know.
And life is a bit comfortable, that's easy, no? You can use
Right
the
now,
pool
yes.
and all. Yeah. Let's get into a break. On the other side, we have a final segment coming your way. Do stick around. It's a date with Danu. This show is also about digging. I'd love to dig and see what's on their social media. It's Sangeetha's first time on this show, and so is Ramzi's. So got a few things to share. You're on a date with Danu, and one more question before we get into what's on your Facebook. Ramzi, after your appearance Lochin, after your appearance on the show last time around, got a few questions that came in on our social media for me to specifically ask you. One, of course, about the fun times that you have had behind the bushes and all was spoken. Bushes. At
Okay.
least. But something that people were very inquisitive about is your beautiful hair.
Yes.
Tell me about this hair.
Like what? What are they?
Like, tell me, how did you style it? Have
Like
you
anyone else. Why?
natural?
Color, thing, no. Extensions.
And were you ever worried that when your hair was dropping, you wanted this look to come back? Okay, but this suits you. You only
Thank
had
you.
compliments, by the way.
Oh,
they just
thank
wanted
you.
to know.
Oh
because
yes,
it
a lot
looks
of
so
people
natural.
asked me.
There you go. Now that I've spoken about it, but you have changed the color from.
No, I mean, we are getting older. And with any hairdresser would advise you to change your hair color with age.
Correct.
Correct?
From here, you have changed. There's a bit of a blondie effect.
Yeah.
to it.
No, that's the photo
Ah,
picture.
just a photograph.
It's a
But I love
photograph.
this
No, and
color.
he
And
always,
it's
you always-
Senaka.
Yeah. So tell me about this photograph. Where was it?
Where was
Y'all are
it?
not the best in selfies that I've understood.
Yeah.
Y'all are looking.
Where is this?
y'all are
It's
looking
under
down
a
from-
I
Marti.
think
Tunnel.
must be at Sherinaki's daughter's.
Sherin's
So makeup,
daughter.
his
Wedding.
face is not touched up, see, not makeup.
No makeup.
Nobody can wear.
I don't know, I can
Lochin
see
doesn't
that.
need makeup.
I don't
Ramzi.
need
We have
makeup.
come to terms. You have just put past of Paris on it.
Yeah, so what you look, we have to look pretty,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah,
camera.
yeah, no.
Brilliant.
Sherin's.
Sangeetha, I've always said you have $1 million face. Do you all agree with it?
Of course,
Yeah.
definitely, and the smile.
Tell me about your friendship with him.
Danu, so I'm supposed.
You can share the experience about this photograph.
Oh, that is.
What
He
is
does my. So I've had very few people who permanently did hair and makeup on me. I started off with Derek
has come
Uncle.
closer now to you.
And I started off with Derek Uncle, and then for years in the whole
A long time.
for about close to 15 years, Loching has been the one who only Loching ever did my hair and makeup. So after Loching, and he stopped doing most of
Yeah.
the makeup and all of that, and then I started with Danu. And ever since I started with Danu, it's only been Danu who does my hair and makeup. If not, I do it. Now for today, for instance, I did my hair and makeup, right? And I've had the best telling me how to do it.
So you have been trained well.
I've been trained well. And so if it's not me, and if it's not for a movie, my makeup, very definitely, my makeup will only be done by him. If not, then Ching.
Ching.
If he
But
it's very-
agrees to do it.
But it's very unfair that you've never given Ramzi a chance.
No, I've
No,
done
no,
her hair.
no, he's done. I mean, for
But not good enough
shows.
to remain.
No, they have been very
So
good
long.
friends. No.
No,
In fact, I was wondering I could have done her face, eyes better today. Looking at her eyes, makeup, I
So
was
that
looking
means
at it.
Ching has not taught her enough how to do the eyes.
No. I
No,
mean,
no, it's-
there are different ways
Oh,
of doing
yeah.
the
Yeah.
hair and makeup.
Depends on
and
where you're going
Going
and
and
how
what you're
you're
doing.
and all
But
that.
actually, she could have had a little
More drama there, no?
Yes, of course.
All right, so I never knew that you were great friends with Michael Jackson.
Oh, that was at a show.
So where
With
was
Michael
it?
Jackson?
Why at the BMICH?
Michael Jackson came to
was
be
No, that was the.
BMICH, Michael
Why?
Jackson.
No, that was the.
okay,
Ah,
the
that's a
lookalike.
lookalike.
Yes, that-
lookalike. Yeah.
Okay.
With
So-
his brother Silhan
Yeah.
and my
Yes.
friend.
So in terms of
Actually, it's his brother who's my friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
really?
think
Silhan, yeah.
He's very. She's. I
Where
don't know.
was
They're
this
so
lookalike?
close. Huh?
Where was this?
At the BMICH.
Oh.
tell me about this picture, Ramzi. I'm very inquisitive about your look here.
My heavens, how do you all get all these?
There's a look about Ramzi there, no?
Yes.
Trying to like look.
So this is my start when I had my salon. Is launching? No, this is after that.
Trying to look
Is it
butchisms.
In my salon.
After
that,
after.
yes.
Yeah.
So I had nice curly hair. Then I
that's
actually grew
straight.
my hair long. I had different looks. If you look at my portrait,
All
I shaved
hairdressers
it.
I've
I
had.
have gone through phases.
But
Phases.
this is my natural hair still.
When
It's
was
colored.
this?
That is
Now
also with June and Carnation with Naina. He was a top hairdresser.
Okay.
And
He's
Sandhya
dead
came.
there.
There's one of my
He's
friends
dead?
there.
He died.
Oh, he died.
I'm still living.
Who is it?
We know.
Sandhya,
Oh,
my
That's
friend.
all.
that's
Sandhya?
Loching with
Oh, MJ.
So my Edith singer, my God. Yeah,
And
that
look at
was
Loching's
during.
hair in that.
That was when we were doing a Miss Working Girl.
Why
or-
are you having that finger out like that?
I don't know.
What thing? I also want to see.
The finger.
his
Ah,
finger.
yeah.
I also didn't realize it. or did
Oh,
they?
only you spotted that.
So you
Let's,
bleached your hair in that.
I just want to tell, please zoom in on that photograph.
Really?
When was this?
Oh my God.
I love this photograph. You
Very
look so innocent.
Innocent.
Must have been about.
Must be a long
20.
time ago.
But
Not
when I-
16, man. She doesn't look 16 here.
Yeah, that's more than 16 actually.
About 17, 18.
No, in my 20s.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
What
My
was that from a
20s.
film? Or just
No, I
you?
must have gone somewhere. Oh, he's a sweetheart.
Kitty. Poor Kitty.
Yeah. Such a legend.
We miss him. We miss him.
Yeah, definitely someone who has done so much.
Yes.
It's nearly time that we say goodbye. But before we go,
You can take
I have to.
Yeah.
Y'all can share the. Wait till I finish the show. You're
okay,
just trying
okay.
to like give that
Wait.
man also a few photographs.
Wait,
so.
we'll take ours and then give him. What's left?
I can take because it's Danu's birthday today. I can
You can
take
give that
this
to Danu.
Say it's from me. From one Danu to another
Pronounce
Danu.
it. Okay, so you can write that.
How do you
again.
find this one?
On social media. You know what's up on social media? No.
Paluk bomb, no?
God.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think you should be saying that these days. All right, it's nearly time that we say goodbye. But before we go, Ramzi, I will start with you.
Yes.
What I really love about you is your childlike qualities. I think you are so full of life at any given time,
Okay.
and you don't have chips on your shoulder. That's very true. And you will
No
talk
chips.
to anyone. You'll play the fool
Talks
with
too
anyone,
much,
and
actually.
talks too much. And but it's a lot of fun, and I think that's what makes people love you, no matter whatever you say, and that's remarkable. Thank you so very much.
Okay, thank you.
And Lochin, that
Yes.
is fabulous. No, that's enough. But don't annoy Lochin. You just don't want to see
Yeah,
that
yeah,
part
don't
to him.
annoy him.
Don't annoy him. Sangeetha, thank you so very much. As
Thank you
always,
for
you
having
look
me.
phenomenal. Not everyone has that star in them. When you walk in somewhere where people will turn and look at you, you have it. You might have done movies or whatever. You might have just been on the road somewhere. But if you have walked in somewhere, people have turned around and looked at you. That comes with charisma and the personality one actually is born with, and you are
Thank
born
you
with
so
it.
much.
Of course, right after me. But
It had to be.
And me.
they were all trying to fight for the spot on this show, and I said, please, all of y'all just get out. It's my show, it's about me. I'll make sure that everything is about me. But thank you for being here. It's been absolutely amazing. Big shout out to all our partners for being on the show. We have Movenpick Hotel for their brilliant hospitality. We also have Jonathan Studios for those excellent photographs, and Lovey for dressing me. I will see you with another exciting episode. Till then, you keep smiling. It's a wrap.
Pot was empty, the cupboard was bare. I said, Papa, what's the matter here? I'm waiting, son, waiting on